Hello and welcome to another Let's Play. This is FTL, Faster Than Light. I think this game is amazing. I haven't played it that much. I have played it a little bit, so I do kind of know what I'm doing. I've never finished it. For those of you who don't know, it's kind of like it's a space simulator type game where you are on the run from the rebels. Let's turn that music down a little bit, even though the music's alright, it's not too bad. What we're going to do is we're going to start a new game. I have unlocked a couple of the ships. I've managed to get the... I can't remember what they're called. NG, I think. Then we've got the rock people, and again, can't remember their names, but I think they're the rock people, something or other. And then the humans. I'm going to go with the humans. This is a decent all-round ship. I don't have the second type because that is a stealth ship, and I still haven't unlocked it. I've done the complete 2 out of 3, but I'm rubbish. So we're going to call this person, I don't know, what's a good name for a captain? Maybe it might be a lady. I'm going to call him Jim. Yeah, we'll have Jim. And then Andrew Fenn. That is a very long name. I'm going to call him Gav. And of course, we do need a lady on the team. That can be Bertha, because that's how she rolls. She's actually German. Let's have a look. Right. I'm quite happy with that. Let's rename the Kestrel. I can't think of a name. I really can't. What do you call it? The Bucket. I think that's quite an apt name. Now, this ship actually starts out quite a decent loadout. You've got the Artemis missiles. They will go straight through shields, meaning that you can basically penetrate anywhere that you need to. There's a joke in there somewhere. So for example, we could fire that at someone's shields, take them down, fire on the weapons. Mainly that will be fired at their weapons, and that will try and burst down their shields. But let's start a game, see what it's like. This game really, you kind of got to experience it yourself. It's incredibly difficult if you don't know what you're doing. I try my best, but I fail a lot of the time. If any of you are watching me, you know, and I'm doing something wrong, leave a comment, let me know, and I will try to improve next time. I'm only planning on doing probably 1 or 2 of these, because I'm still new. I don't really expect that many people to watch it, but those of you who do, just leave me a comment, let me know, and if you quite enjoy it, then I'll do it again. I know that this has probably been done to death anyway, but I think it's still a brilliant game. I really would like to show it off to those people who haven't seen it, so let's get on with it. So, this just outlines a very, very quick start of the game. We're carrying data vital to the Federation fleet, need supplies for the journey, make sure you explore each sector before moving on, get to the exit before the rebel fleet catch up. Ion weapons depowering lock a system for a time. If they hit the enemy shields, they deal their stun damage directly to the shield system. Ion weapons are amazing. As long as you've got decent accuracy, you can essentially lock down someone with it, and I find them unfair, especially if you've got a decent laser like the burst laser 2. So we had a burst laser 2 and the ion cannon. I don't think we'd need that. We would just essentially shut down the shields and the weapons ASAP. But let's get on with it. And we're in a nebula, which is never a good start. But let's get them online. Tempted to leave the Artemis off for the time being, but we'll leave it off and we'll have the extra evade. Okay. Right. So, of course, just remembered I need to place my people. It's a long time since I played this. You always need... Jim can be on the helm, because he's captain, obviously, Captain Jim. Gav on the weapons. Bertha on the engines. Which is ironic, because she would be incredibly fat if she was a lady. Let's jump. Okay, right, we've got a distress beacon there. I'm tempted to leave that for the moment. I would like to go back and then move up. Let's see what we get. Okay. Heavily damaged Redmond ship hiding in the nebula at this beacon. Before you have time to make contact with them, they fade into the nebula. Let's attempt to follow and help them. You get lucky, find them floating not too deep. Thrilled to be found. They come on board and abandon their wreck ship. That is an amazing start. That is literally the best start we could have. He can go straight on the shields. That is an excellent start. Shame we didn't get any scrap, but so what? I am willing to have another crew member. I've got 4 people. Okay, Mantis ships, please see who fires his weapons. Let's take him out. Right, at the moment we have only got 1 lodge shield. We can only take 1 hit. It looks like he has got an ion cannon, that can do some serious damage, and a burst laser level 1, I think. We need to take that out now. Because of the ion cannon, I'm gonna drop and do that. Bring my thing online, and we will get that on there. Let's turn the auto fire on, and let's see what happens. And we got it. Okay, that's good. I will turn. There we go. So now that we've got the weapons, they should be relatively easy. They are completely and utterly defenseless. We can just slowly whittle them down. And I'm going to go for the shields now. That cannot damage our shields. They have to use that laser. And it's down. Nice and easy. Good start. So we've got 3 fuel, 1 drone part and 12 scraps, which is, you know what, not a shabby start. Let's go to the distress beacon. Hopefully it won't be a trap. A small civilian ship flies over you as soon as they arrive. You're prepared to fight, but they inform you that they've run out of FTL fuel and can't jump. I've got plenty of fuel at the moment, but I do need it. I'm happy to give them the fuel, but they had best give me something. If they turn on me, you give them the fuel. Thank you. Here are the extra scraps as payment. 21 scrap. Am I happy about that? I don't know. Maybe. It's not too bad. Right, let's see where we are now. We're held by a small cruiser. What good fortune that we happen to run into each other. Nothing personal, but you have some information we need. I know that, boys. Right, they have got a cannon, laser cannon, and a burst laser. These have potential to do a lot of damage to us. We need to take that down. Hopefully the extra speed on that there will mean that we can take that out. I'm not tempted. Oh, that's the best thing. But we should take the medical. I'm not going to repair that yet. I'm quite okay at the moment. I'm quite happy with that. But we have taken a point of damage. But they have no weapons now. And this is all I will do. I will pick away at their weapon system. I would take out their O2 to try and capture the ship, but I'm not going to. The day is yours. Show us the honour by allowing us to leave with our lives. So 4 fuel, 3 missiles and 8 scrap. You know what? That's a decent amount. I'm happy with that. Right, first thing. Get weapons to repair. He can help out. And Jim can help. Probably be done by the time he gets there. Okay, Cav, you get back in there. Right, let's jump. I know I've got 51 scrap, but let's go this way, because there's quite a few systems near the exit, so... Distress beacon appears to be chased by a pirate. Aid the civilian ship. You power your weapons and engage the pirate ship. They have got a transporter. We need to be careful. They will probably board us, and they've got a lot of weapons. Taking that offline. Pop that on there as well. And we've been... Oh, it's Rockman. Taking into account that we've only got 1 shield, he can go and attack him. Why is the Artemis not charging? Although that has actually worked out quite nicely. And he's gone back. which is what I was expecting. I do not want to keep firing that because I need to save my weapons. And get that online. Heal him up. See, the start is quite nice. 2 fuel, 1 missile, 11 scrap. See, that's amazing. Oh. The captain offers to install a piece of equipment on your ship. A fire beam. A beam weapon that starts fires. That is not that bad. Problem is I don't have the capacity at the moment. I could take that offline, but I don't have 4 slots in order to run both of the weapons at the same time. So it's got to be one or the other. I've got a feeling that that fire beam will not damage. It's going to be the same as a beam weapon, so it is a beam weapon. I'm tempted whether or not to upgrade. I'm going to upgrade, and I'm happy with that, because now it means we can run that as well. Which means that I can set people's places on fire. I will set their oxygen on fire all day. Okay. Let's jump. Let's see what we face. You stumble across a forwarder, scout of the rebel fleet. Apparently FTL can't get away. Okay, that is cool. And they've set a... I'm not letting them do this to me. Okay, so the fire beam is charging along with our burst laser because our guy's leveled up. Look at the short. This is not good. Oh, that was awful. Oh my god. Okay, get over there, help him out. There's one thing I don't want happening, and that is fire spray. Okay, their weapons are knocked out. We really need to knock their engines out as well, though. Oh, actually, if I... See, I completely messed that. That is ruining us big time. We could really do. And they've got away. That is not good, because that has doubled the range. That is disappointing. We took a lot of damage there when we didn't really need to have, we really didn't have to. And this is an easy sector, this is a civilian sector. You inform a nearby station you'll fight with the rebels, they outfit your ship with a weapon and wish you well. Another fire beam, oh my god. Really? 2 fire beams? You see, I shouldn't be annoyed, but I am, because I've never been offered weapons before. Oh, I am getting incredibly lucky. That, I've got a Defense Mark II drone. That is amazing. We will be keeping that. That is awesome. It will shoot down all sorts of things for us. Problem is, we don't have a drone controller yet. We need to spend about 200 scrap, I believe. Intervene to defend the outpost. You're damn right. Oh, bugger. Oxygen doesn't match on these anyway, so we're going to turn that off. Luckily, he missed his EMP. That is what. That. Oh, so now we are stunned. That is not good. Okay, right. Right now, we need to deal with that. I'm not taking him off weapons because I need that to stay. So, unfortunately, shields are going to be disengaged anyway. So we're going to send those two in to deal with that fire. You get back over there, go for it. What am I doing? Didn't realise I turned auto fire off there, guys. Whoops. Fuel 2, 1 drone part, 8 scraps, drone, anti-ship beam drone. Again, amazing. 2 fuel, 1 missile, 15 scrap. I have got incredibly lucky this time. I really have. Or at least lucky for me. I need to try and get everyone back up to full health. Get back over there, Bertha. I know there's a lot of you to heal, but bloody hell. Okay, right, let's think about this. So... realistically, I need to upgrade my shields. I've got 1 power spare, which means I need 2 power anyway. So I'm going to upgrade that twice. It means that I can do that, which gives us slightly stronger shields. I find shields are incredibly good in this, for obvious reasons. Now I'm trying to figure out I should... If I go there, they will be there, and then they will be there. But if I then jump back, I should make it. I'm going to risk it. At the end of the day, if it doesn't pay off, it doesn't pay off. Reject. No, jumped up. Idiots. Ruined my day. Oh my god. Incoming missile. Let's see if it hits. Straight on shields. Oh my god, that is not good. That is not good. They are firing missiles at us big time. Oh god. Okay. Right. That's actually good for once. Okay, oxygen is back on. You can see the compartments, they're glowing slightly red. That's because we've lost 30% of our ship's oxygen. However, their oxygen is now down. And I'm tempted to go for the oxygen again. They are going to prioritise healing that. And I'm going to save my burst later until that is back up. They're powering up the FTL. I'm not going to risk it. That's cool. Just die. 1 fuel, 1 missile, 18 scrap. Again, definitely worth it because it gives me enough power to upgrade something. You know what? No, I'm going to leave it. I'm going to wait. It would be good if I turned my oxygen back on. There we go. Okay. You get in there and heal. You idiot. Jim, Gav, Bertha, and AJ Hager. That's a name, isn't it? Hager. Hagar. Be helpful if you tap on that computer, Bertha. She's too busy eating donuts. She's on her break. Okay, and there we go. And it has paid off. They cannot reach me in time. So, let's get out of here. So, we can go through Zoltan or Civilian. I'm tempted because I want to be as strong as I can before I get into the next area, that I will go through the Zoltan. I don't like pink. Pink always ruined me. So I'm going to go here. I'll decide whether or not I wish to go on the red, but I will definitely go through the Zoltan controlled because they're allies of the humans, or of the Federation anyway. We have to push forward. I know we do, and we will. Let's jump up top. I really need to get these fire beams, they're no good. You arrive at a Zoltan research facility. They say they're researching genetic distortion due to stasis, sleep, and prolonged FTL travel. They ask if your crew has the time to undergo a few scans. Participate in their study. I know that this can go either way, but I'm going to risk it. Your crew calmly line up for the Zoltans to take their readings. After a short time the process is done. They contact you. Thank you for your participation in our study. Please accept these small cakes made from stiff dough, as well as some scrap. 15 scrap. Good job. Unvisited area. Okay. Oh, okay, right. What is this? They slug light cruiser. These do a lot of damage. It is sad times that even Zoltan space is beset by pirates. You doubt these fools will be missed. Okay, they are using an EMP and a line. Oh, this is not a good mix. But we should be able to resist this. That can't break through shields. And that can only break one of our shields unless, of course, it's a strong one. And there you go. Yep, they can't break through. That is excellent news because I'm immune to them, so therefore I'm going to pound away at their O2. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to play it clever. I am going to take my engines offline because there's no point and load up my fire beam. And I'm going to time my burst laser with a shot on their shields. Take their shields down, and then I'm going to blow up as much of their ship as possible. Okay, so we're ready for this. Right, I am going to do, I think that's going to be the most. 1, 2, 3. There we go. So they should be completely and utterly on fire there. Their shields are still down. And there we go. The fire is spreading, which is the desired effect. Problem is, their O2's down. Right, I've got to make a decision here. I can take enemy FTL delayed. They can't go because, right, I should be able to get it. I should be able to take them out here. I'm going to let the fire seep into them. They're trying their best to put it out. Room to room. Can they put it out? I'm hoping not. But they are dying. I know they're dying because their O2's not up. And they've gone back to heal themselves. But while they're healing, this fire is re-spreading. I need to upgrade my sensors to be able to read into their ships if I'm going to use this fire beam effectively. I know it's a bit of a wait, guys, but it'll be worth it if I can obtain this ship for myself, because the scrap will be worth a lot more. By now that O2 has got to be running out. So they're in there trying to put fires out. If that door reopens and they go that way, I've got. Okay, so he's gone back. So someone has just gone into the O2 room and they're repairing it. They're either repairing or they're putting a fire out. I really hope they're not repairing. This is nervous. I do feel quite nervous. It's just because I can't see what's happening in there. Okay, so there's one in there. There's one in there. That guy's been healing himself again. He's obviously come out. The thing is that do slugs need O2 to survive? But if they're not repairing them, there's obviously fires going on. I'm tempted to fire a missile. I've got 9. Fire it straight at their medbay so they can't heal. Shit! Pardon my language. Oh, that was disappointing, to be fair. I could have done so much with that there. I'm really disappointed. I'm tempted to upgrade that so I can see the enemy interior. It's only 25. Yeah, I'm gonna get it. Okay, there we go. So now we should be able to see into other people's ships, which is going to help us big time. Okay, right, it won't help us with these though. These are just pure damage. We don't even need those shields because they're not going to be able to get through the first load. They've got a missile launcher, which is going to completely ruin us, and it's a nebula, so our sensors don't work anyway. Again, this is going to ruin us. It just depends where it lands. Looking on a completely redundant area, and we missed all 3. Crap. There we go. Take that offline. Actually, I should have kept that online. Mark, what are you doing? Stop it. Oh. Bugger off. Whole breach. Take this. Ah, it does 2 units of damage. Forgot about that. Oh, good shot. 1 fuel, 1 drone part, 20 scrap. Okay. You know what, we're not doing too bad, I'll be honest. We could do with a store to repair, but other than that, we are doing quite well. Oh wow. Wow. They have got a beam weapon, exactly the same as what we are using, and a laser cannon. They are going to hurt. Missed. Luckily that evader's going to help. And we're taking that out. Good. We need to keep that down. Yeah. Having a drink. Sorry about that. Get you healed up. So 26-3 fuel. We are, you know what? We are doing pretty well. Or at least well for me anyway. I don't really tend to do very well in this game, I'll be honest. We have definitely got enough here to kind of upgrade, but you know what? We've got a stall. Let's go and repair our hull a little bit. automated reloader. Cooldown between weapon shots improved by 15% and adds additional info about nearby beacons on the star map. You see, I've never had... I could get drone control, cloaking, crew teleport. The drone control is really important because we can get a defensive drone. They take a lot of power though, they take 4 power for a Mark II, so that's a lot of investment. I think that we should sell... You see, technically that there is an amazing weapon. The second we lower their shields, that will ruin them. Absolutely will destroy them to pieces. But that will protect us. I'm tempted to keep that. I'm tempted to keep that. I'm going to sell the fire beam for 80. What I'm then going to do is I'm going to buy both of those augmentations. The reloader is awesome. 15% doesn't sound a lot, but it is. That will give my burst lasers the edge on other people, and that is what I need. The long-range sensors or scanners adds additional info about nearby beacons on the star map. Never had it, but it looks like we might be able to cherry pick what we want to go to, so I'm going to go for both of them. And for the rest, I'm going to heal myself, and that is that. Okay, so possible ship. Possible ship. I want possible ships though. We found you at last, prepared to die. You see now, we can see their people, so we can target them and take these idiots out. Let's get the fire beam online. We're going to take their weapons out. What have they got? So they've got a laser. They cannot take our shields down, so I am not going to auto fire. I'm just going to simply charge. Completely and utterly useless. However, if that hit our hull, you're looking at some serious damage. Look how effective that is. Come on, fire beam. That is exactly what I wanted. This is going very well. Very, very well. He's going to die. And the fire will destroy the oxygen. They ruined. Although, of course, the lack of oxygen. They will die. So this has actually been worthwhile. There we go. No more lifelines remain on the ship. You strip it of useful materials. 1 fuel, 1 drone part, 26 scrap. Nope, don't need another store. Could go just to see what is there though. Your arrival is most fortuitous. Recently came across some extra drones. If you have some fuel, perhaps we can make a deal. Lose 2 fuel for 1 drone part. Reject. That is a rubbish idea. Arrived to find a lumbering Zoltan freighter with no one at its helm. It's a mystery what happened to the crew, but it'd be a shame to let the opportunity go to waste. 2 fuel, 1 drone part, 11 scrap. Not too bad. I'm kind of tempted to know what that store's got now, but you know what? It will have nothing good. The distress signal is coming from a small space station orbiting an uninhabited planet. Their satellite's defense system has gone haywire and their repair crew hasn't approached without being fired on. Can't approach without being fired on, looking for help to fix or disable it. Destroy the defense system. You fire a few volleys from a distance and it's clear the defense has been no match for your weapons. The station does not seem to have your solution. Salvage that you can and jump before there's trouble. 2 fuel, 2 missiles, 13 scrap. Time for another jump. You arrive at a primitive planet that you heard about, the Cantina, and are surprised to see a Zoltan ship facing off against a rebel assault craft. We tap into their frequency and hear the rebel captain yelling, "We are liberating this planet in the name of the new galactic government. These aliens will not be left in ignorance where they cannot be of use." These aliens will not be left in ignorance where they cannot be of use. Interfere or protect the aliens' way of life. Attack the rebel ship. I don't think making contact with them would be a good idea. They're primitive and they wouldn't understand. They would just attack us. Okay, they're not going to be happy with us on that. They've got a drone. It's a beam weapon drone. We need to take out their weapons because they have got those stupid ass things there. I don't know where to fire. Oh yes, don't ever make that mistake, AI. Now let's just try and wait for the destruction of them. Problem is, if I want to kill them, don't think I'm going to get them here. Because we're going to destroy the first aid here before we kill them. So they're about to go bang. There we go. So, Zoltan Hale, once the smoke stood. Thank you, we were led to believe Federation ideals died along with the Federation itself. Let us aid you a little for old time's sake. You accept their reward and scrap, then collect some remains from the rebel ship, 23 scrap, and breach missiles. Breach missiles? 1 missile, 4 damage, pierces all shields, high breach chance. Essentially, incredibly powerful. They are basically twice as powerful as an Artemis. So, if we need a high damage solution, they are good. Very good. But at the moment, I'm not that interested in using them. Purely because I want to capture these ships for the scrap, not destroy them. NG or Mantis? Let's go to NG. I'm not going to really push the boat out too far at the moment. Okay, we've got a distress beacon up north. You arrive at the distress beacon near a small asteroid belt and find a ship with pirate markings partially crushed between 2 large rocks. It must have been illegally mining the belt without proper equipment. Try to dislodge the ship. There we go. You fire a few follows into the rock and it starts to shudder and break apart. Without shields, the pirate ship takes a beating, but eventually pulls free. They thank you for your assistance. I'm not an animal. I'm not going to kill them. 2 fuel, 1 drone parts, 22 scrap. Let's push on. And there's a lot of systems at the bottom that we could explore, but here's your identity. Federation. Outlier probability implies revival, implies hope. Assistance suggested. They offer some supplies. 3 fuel, 1 drone part, and 22 scrap. That was pretty good. This was obviously the best way to come. A ship without life forms within a nearby dense asteroid field is giving off a distress call. Shall we investigate? Could be dangerous. You find a pirate ship damaged and abandoned. You salvage what you can and move on. 2 fuel, 1 drone part, 13 scrap. Again, we're doing really good here. Yeah, there's a distress beacon, but you know what? I'm going for it. Greetings, it is so good to see you. We've been out of fuel and floating out here for weeks. We were terrified of pirates or those damn rebels would find us first. Could you spare some fuel? Oh, this is difficult, you know. They're not asking for a small amount, they're asking for a ton load. They need 4, but I'm going to give it them. We don't have much to offer, but have a look at the sector scans we took. Your map is updated. Okay, so they've pointed out the store. Really, I'm going to have to go to that. I can't reach that store now. But that's good. That's okay. Cluster of energy satellites, but nothing there. You receive a distress call from a nearby energy ship. Assistance requested. Danger present. Imminent destruction. Okay. You approach to find a mantis ship assaulting a small energy space station. You prepare for a fight. Energy. These are the mantis. They are incredibly easy to kill. And they're going to attack us. Weapons, stay there. Engines, you go. They haven't got enough to take my shields down. They do a lot of damage in melee though. Let's take out their shields. Oh, they got it up just in time. They're not immune to fire, are they? No, that's definitely hurting him. I'm just going to let the fire take its course here. There's no point having evade, they can't break through your shields. He's like, oh my god, I don't know what to do. What the hell am I gonna do? Could you imagine being him? You would feel awful. The problem is, am I realistically going to be able to get that? That O2 will take 2 lots of damage. I need a fire to go in there and kill him before he kills the engine. But now, because of the lack of oxygen in the room, which isn't too bad, we've now got 1 in the oxygen, which he's going to go for. Although now he's going to be awkward. You git! Come on, come on! Take that. Oh yes, no more life signs. You hasten to contact the NG. 1 fuel, 2 missiles, 40 scrap. The station hails you. Gratitude. Expected probability of defeat without assistance, 86.2%. Request for suitable award. Request fuel, request weapon, or request drone. It's got to be a weapon, hasn't it? Request granted. Weapon transferring. 16 scrap and a weapon burst laser mark 1. You know what? Not a bad. No, not bad. I don't mind that. I'm quite surprised how happy I am to get that. 22-second charge time. You know what? We're going to leave the breach missile for the time being. Keep the burst laser. Because the burst laser is awesome. We don't really need it at the moment. It fires 2 shots. So at the moment we've got 5 shots. And we've got a lot of scrap. We're doing really well at the moment, guys. Again, I'm very lucky. I've just got more fuel, more missiles and more scrap. Signs for a recent battle, either a show of Mantis Force or the NG here weren't disposed to go peacefully. You pick through the pieces. 210. Doing really well. If it keeps on going this well, we can do this. And again, I've just picked up another burst laser. What one? You've gotten... Yeah, he just sent it up. Holy crap. That's a lot of firepower, I'll be honest. I mean, I could really upgrade my weapons. Problem is, it's going to cost a lot. I'm going to get a couple of power bars. I'm going to... Auto quarter evasion. For me to get that, it's going to cost me 100 scrap just to get another 2 on my shield, but it's not going to help against missiles. Realistically, I need more weapons and more power to the weapons, because then I can equip essentially a burst laser 2 lots of burst laser 1s and the fire beam, or I can take out a fire beam and I can take out a burst laser and run the fire beam, a burst laser 2 and a burst laser 1, which is going to make me incredibly powerful. And I could sell the other. I'm going to say it's expensive. It's going to cost me 125, but I think it's worth it. It is. In my opinion, it is worth it. Because now I'm going to change out. And there we go. We've got an incredible amount of firepower right now. The only other ship at the beacon messages you finally, after months of waiting, someone has fallen into a trap. They've got an NG, Lauren and Olafson, and they have got a very powerful weapon there. But you know what, no match for us. We will take them out. With ease. And just because we had that level 1 taken out just quickly enough for that to be taken out. Oh, yes. They offer you some of their cargo if you let them live. 2 missiles, 1... No, I will not accept surrender. You dare attack me, you are going to pay the price. Do not keep on firing. They're gonna... They're gonna die. They're gonna explode any second. They're gonna kaboom! Although it was for more scrap than surrendering. So I've screwed myself over. Oh, bugger. I need to go. You arrive at the next beacon only to immediately be hailed by small shuttle helpers. We're being attacked by pirates. You power up your weapons and engage the pirate ship. We're going to take you out, although they've got a... I think that's a level 1. I don't know what that is. I think it's a level 1 burst laser. They've got a missile though, so we need to take that out. Get in there, Bertha, sort them out. Oh yes, take that. You see, with this I can just chip away at them very slowly. With the burst laser Mark 1 now. That was a completely retarded move. Mark, what are you doing? Oh, whoa. Okay, that thing is back up. Okay, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. No, it's not. We need to get... Get in there, repair that now. They're screwed. I don't care about them. I just care about that. Two missiles. There we go. Contact the civilian ship. A pike beam. Oh my god. It's a good thing you came when you did. We'd be dead now otherwise. I'm a shipwright and I'd like to help you help me. The captain offers to install a piece of equipment on your ship. 13 scrap and a pike beam. This item will be left behind. Okay, right, so it can cut across entire ships assuming there's no shield to stop it. Beam damage is reduced by 1 for every shield it passes through, which allows your for partial shield piercing. So essentially that is quite a powerful weapon. Thing is, I've just... Oh, balls, this is not good. I can't... I've never had this many weapons just thrown at me. Oh my god, what's happening? Okay. Get in there now, sort it out. Jim's up at the front like, what the hell is happening over here? AJ, hey, you get in there. Bertha, get on the engines again. And yeah, get back on there. So these guys, I mean, Gav is obviously, he's becoming really good with those weapons. The more he upgrades, the quicker he will be able to assist. That pipe beam is for pure and utter damage, which I'm not going to want to use yet. I've got no choice but to go to those Alton home rods. Okay, let's go. If I go through the nebula here, it gives me a lot more time to explore. An unarmed Zoltan transport vessel is slowly making its way toward the beacon. They hail, "This is a Zoltan peace envoy. We carry no weapons or shielding and rely on the mercy of others to communicate our message. We'll hear them out. We take your silence for interested contemplation." They talk at length about peace and harmony, but either it's beyond your simple mind or it's all nonsense. They finish, "Please spread the word of enlightenment to those that have not heard. Once you have, contact our brethren." They transmit coordinates of their so-called brethren. Added a quest marker to your map. I've got a feeling that is a nice little jump. Taking the jumpers, I think. Zoltan are fascinated by the species and have set up something of an alien knick-knack shop. Why not take a look? I shall, and the thing is, I can get more crews here. I'm definitely going to heal myself. Definitely do with some more. Okay. We could install a new system. We could actually go for our drone control. And finally get rid of some shit. I'm going to get rid of one of the burst lasers. There's just no point having two. I know it's a lot of damage, but I've got enough to reduce shields to smithereens and then fire beam them. Shield piercing, breach chance high. See, they breach, which is insane, because if you breach their shields, they need to repair the breach before they can repair the shields, which means it takes them down for ages. The problem is the damage that does is horrendous if you want to capture them. I mean, the breach missile only takes 3 power. I've got a lot of power hanging around at the moment, but my Artemis missile is essentially just a target, take it down immediately. Like, we need it down, get it down. But ultimately, if I use the breach instead, it just means reducing the burst laser by 1 and waiting for that beast to charge. I'm tempted to get rid of the Artemis, but it only requires 1 power, you see. It's really difficult. I'm going to get rid of the Artemis, and the breach can go in. And I don't think there is anything else that I can really put anyone on. Yeah, I mean, any humans I have, although I could have a spare, I could keep them up in the front with my guy. Fire beam. It's going to cost me 40, but I could get my drone control. Or a crew teleporter allows you to send your crew members to board enemy vessels. The thing is with cloaking is that you can't charge your shield, you can't charge your weapons until you can lock onto them. But you can charge your weapons whilst in cloak. Yeah, I'm going for the drone control. And I'm going to improve my ship's power. He will automatically repair our ship. He is amazing. Because that's how he rolls. If need be, I can drop that, and fire beam and load up the breach. Let's move. Right. Fire beam is completely useless here. Let's get auto fire on. And there goes our sister, and he isn't affected by oxygen depletion. And he will put fires out and everything for it. He is awesome. Watch him go. Okay, that's go. And he's very fast. And look at the speed he's doing that. 2 missiles, 1 drone part, 26 scrap. Drone, I missed you. North first. A ship with pirate markings. Sad even Zoltan's base is beset by pirates. Of course it is. Although these are Zoltan pirate and slug. Zoltan are annoying because they have natural shields when we come up against their ships. Oh, okay. I want to keep him on weapons. Bertha. Take that, bitches. Whoa, Nelly. Oh. Oh yes, go for it. Yeah. I am so glad that I just got that. They just gave me a heavy laser. Which isn't too bad. Only requires 1. Every 9 seconds it charges. Thing is, it will cause a lot of damage if it hits. I'm going to put that on for the breach because I can have that on. Right. You see, I really want to... That's going to cost me 50 to upgrade, which means I can use my defense drone if need be. You know what, I think it's going to be worth actually getting the defense drone. It really is. See, this is the good thing about this game. It makes you think. It makes you need to think about what it is that you are doing. Because if you don't, you are screwed. See, that needs 4. I'm going to do it. It means that if things get bad, I can immediately get that in. I'll just basically drop 2 of my weapons, chip away at them as best as I can. Right. Bertha, get back on there. You get back on the shields. We are in a... Oh, they just died. Hilarious. Okay, there's a ship here, but whether or not they are friendly... You arrive at the location specified by the peace-loving Zoltan, but the only thing nearby is a rebel ship, closing in fast. We found you. You're not getting away this time. Attempt to hail them. They open communications. I can't imagine there's anything you could say that will save you. The rebellion must destroy those that are still loyal to the obsolete Federation. Perhaps there could be a reconciliation of our ideals without war. Surrender. Your ultimate destruction is inevitable. We've left scores of rebels destroyed in our wake. Number 3, your rebellion is causing millions of deaths. Your beliefs are dividing the galaxy. Unity is the only option. Humans are treated as equal to aliens in the weak Federation. The sacrifice of billions of alien or human lives are justified if it means we reach our full potential. They charge. Wow, they are a well-equipped ship. They've got... Oh god, they've got boarding drones. Or are they defense drones? All I know is they are powerful. Let's deal with them. Crap. No, you should have surrendered, boys. Yeah, I really cocked up there. Do not go in there, people. Wait until that breach is down, then go in. Okay. This section of the nebula is experiencing an ion storm. Well, that can go right off. You feel naked without functioning sensors. You half expect a rebel ship to appear from behind and cloud at any moment, but none come. I'm just doing this because it will extend the time in which we can escape. Distress beacon, let's go. A small civilian ship flies over as soon as you arrive. You're prepared to fight, but they inform you that they're out of FTL fuel and can't jump. Give them fuel. Thank you so much. We don't have one for... Oh, again. Really? Oh my god. We are really struggling. continually attacks the enemy ship. You know what? Rock controlled or civilian sector? Civilian, because I have run out of fuel. They hail you saying, "You need some fuel? We'll prepare to dock to your ship." Long-range scanners run a detailed scan before responding. Sensors indicate their ship is without military-grade weaponry, even small arms. You allow them to dock and they give you some fuel, saying, "I remember a time when we didn't have to be so paranoid about distance and stay safe." Yeah, sorry, but I had to. That's a bit of a shame, actually, because I had a good head start on the rebels there. And you just do that, but I've got so lucky. Big beacon appears to be very close to a nearby sun. Well, that could sod right off because I'm not doing that. Over the black market hub here, you receive a message. These are dangerous times. If you have extra military-grade explosives, we'll gladly pay you for them. So it's 5 for 15 scrap. Sell 9. 10 actually. You find a colony that seems to be recently attacked. It's planned that you find a lone survivor. Invite him to join you. He happily offers his services for a time in exchange for getting off that rock. So that's Charlie, and Charlie is an NG. If I remember, he is incredibly good at repairing. Almost too good. And I've noticed I've gone straight to the exit here. An especially well-armed pirate ship approaches you. Hand over one of your crew members, and the rest of you can go free unharmed. Draw straws and send a crew member over to the slavers. Yep, that sounds fair. No, of course not. We will never surrender one of our crew to the slavers. God, they weren't joking. He's got a pipe beam, a normal beam, and a heavy laser. Can't breach us. We will show them. That was close. Why is it doing that? We surrender, take one of our slaves as tribute. If he destroys, they'll all die anyway. I've got to. I just can't bring myself to do that to someone. You've got to take the slaves. You can stay in the med bay. They say you're in the middle of the ship, you're protected. They're going to blow up anyway. On this occasion I will attack them, I can't. Oh god, oh. Okay, right, they've just smashed a boarding drone into me. NG are no good at fighting, but they're going to have to do it. Right, I need to take something offline here. Stop messing! God. We are in dire straits at the moment. We really need to deal with him. Oh, they really are taking the piss, aren't they? Yeah, take that, you piece of shit. Yeah, take it, bitch. And you do half damage, by the way. That's why they're no good at the moment. Piss. We really are taking a shitload of damage from this. Oh, flip's sake. I can't keep on taking this damage. This is really starting to pester me. We've got no evade. Yeah, you can piss right off. There's no way I'm letting you escape, not after that. Oh, all for nothing. All for completely nothing. That was a frustrating fight. It doesn't matter though. I think oh my god. I'm so unlucky at the moment, guys. We're gonna have to do it. We need to win this fight. We can't afford another problem. This needs to go straight. Straight on the flipping engine. God, I need to store like anything. Trying to decide what I want to keep. Still tempted to keep the fire beam. The pipe beam. Get rid of that. Right, we're in a much better position than we were. Right, at least we're in a civilian sector next. The nearby planet shows sign of habitation and great beauty. A rudimentary automated planetary defense system is looping its message in space. Warning, quarantine level 5 in effect under FHA Act 22 Article 112. Warning, quarantine level 5, blah 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 blah. So obviously, let's not touch it. And I don't know, I can't believe I've just gone here. What an idiot. The beacon's been placed too close to a supergiant cloud-dome star. The ship will gradually overheat until we get out of here or die. A pirate, apparently oblivious to the danger of the sun, moves in to engage. I really wish I hadn't done this. They've got 2 pipe beam armor. To be fair, their ship is not really that bad. It's more the damage that's going to be caused to us. What the hell is that? Oh shit. Pardon. Oh my god, pardon my language. I haven't got a solar flare imminent. Oh my god, this is not good. We need to get out of it. I need to jump out of here because this is just going to do so much damage to me. Where are the energy? I've lost one of my energy. Take that. You find the source of the stress core, a small research station. It appears a small laboratory fire got out of control and is threatening to destroy the station. Their fire suppression system is not responding. I'm not sending the crew in. I'm going to send my repair drone in because he is immune to the fire. You send the repair drone in and methodically puts out the fires. Once it has made some progress, the rest of your crew helps in to secure the station. They offer you their sincere gratitude. The station would have been surely destroyed without resistance. They transfer a small reward and an additional drone schematic, anti-ship drone Mark II, scrap 66, which is absolutely awesome. That is brilliant. Oh, you are joking me. He's got so many shields, I can't break through it without literally all of them to come back online. Right, Jimmy's okay at the moment up front. You need to get out of there. Bertha needs to move back. Gavin needs to get back in there. And they've gone. Shit. Right, let's fully heal up anyway. We're going to have to get ready for the next fight. And there we go. Long before a ship jumps nearby, no doubt respond to your beacon. However, any relief you felt disappears as soon as you recognise the ship as a romantic design. Prepare for a fight. Angie, get in there and help. I'm going to get my own back on these pieces of crap. Don't think I need to add any more damage to their ship. I think that's going to be way more than I need. Take that. Now I'm going to sit back. I'm going to relax. In fact, I'd say that the best way to do it would be I've only got one shield, haven't they? Crap. 4 fuel. Let's get over there. Hull beam. This beam is most powerful when targeting large, empty sections of hull. Beam damage reduced by 1 for every shield it passes through, which allows for partial shield piercing. 2 times damage on systemless rooms. S-bomb, small but self-teleporting. Bomb, not interested. Hull laser, designed to maximise hull damage. I don't want I don't want to maximise hull damage. I've got that for that. I think it is really time that I start taking reach. There you go. That's better. You might tell me that, oh, you're being a complete noob, Mark. What are you doing? Don't be a noob, Kujata. And I'll be like, shit it. I need to do it this way. I need to do it this way. Oh my god, it's 11 o'clock already. I shall end the Let's Play in a few minutes. Right, I've got to somehow get up there before that. Oh my god, this is going to be a difficult one. Draw straws, send a crew. We will never surrender one of our crew. Right, this time, I'm going to be ready for the shoot. Come on, breach, hurry up. And we missed. Shite! I think I might have to drop breach again, you know. Get the NG in there. You are kidding me. Right, okay, right, we need to think about this. Get that laser back on. I can't afford to lose that. Luckily they missed. Okay, we managed to get another hit on there. But our shields are still being completely smashed to pieces by that EMP. Right, we need to hit all of these. Please hit all. Pieces of crap. He literally glowed there at the bang on the right time. Really need to get that. Problem is, rock are immune to fire. Gav, you need to stay in there, mate. Right, that will help a little bit, just to give us some time. And we need to drop their shields now. But with things like that, it's just not going to help. Surrender is not an option, not after the damage they've done to me. Die. Yeah, a lot of lives were lost. It's a shame, but it really is. But there's nothing you can do. We could have taken them on. Right, we're in bad shape. Again. And again. It's these missiles. I'm not being torn to pieces by this one now. I'm gonna have to go drastic. Let's drop that, pop that back in. Drop that by 3. Bring the laser back on, so I can pop that back up to the 2. Right, so we now got defense. I can't constantly have them killing me. It's just a joke. Shite, I just lost Brenda. Or Bertha, whatever the flipping name was. Oh, crap, oh, well, I've got a monster in there. Good job. See, that is why they're amazing. Don't know why I just knocked the O2 out. It can help them with the... Oh no, you don't. No, you attack me in my weakest state. I'm not having you running off on me. You can die. Oh. Shit. Oh, piss. Scanners are showing intelligent life forms. Investigate. You land a small shuttle. Only occupants of small, brightly coloured, six-legged horse-like animals. Could they be what your scans picked up? Try to communicate peacefully. You tried to communicate, but they just can't. But they just stand there, silently judging with their large, expressionless eyes. You prepared to leave. That is timing for a stall. It really is. Right, I think that what I'm going to do is we are going to end this Let's Play here for the time being. After this fight. I'm just really getting frustrated with... I think I've messed up big time on this. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. But at the moment, my ship is just being destroyed. Setting fires everywhere. Oh yes. No, it's gonna do them. Look at that. That's horrendous. So we're going into a rock controlled sector, our very first enemy sector. Let's go there. And I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.